Hello guys, good morning everyone, good afternoon, good night, just depends where you're at around the globe. Here in Sydney is good afternoon, so hope everyone, had a beautiful weekend. And this is it, the month of May, it's gone. We're into the month of June, so lots of new things coming over. We never know what can happen in 30 minutes time. We never know what can happen in 1 second time. Something can always happen where we are at this conjunction at the moment in the market. Well, we have a packed week ahead, so lots and lots of new data releases ahead, and I hope everyone is with a open mind, because we do have very important data that can change the whole perception of the market. And being a trader, you need to understand that it's not what you want, it's what it is. Okay, so sometimes people think like, oh, but I know the CPI is going to come below because I want the CPI to come below. Let me tell you, it's not coming below. It's because you want. It's coming below because the inflation is declining and the consumer is spending less. Okay, so there's always a reason behind, there's always a context. If you want to know a little bit more about the context, I've made a blog and it's on ACY for free. All right, so the way it is, you just go into the ACY website and then you go into learn. So as soon as you come into ACY, you go into learn and then you go into education. Once you click on education, it will pop up another window and then you can choose my name, Luca, and then you can scroll down and you're gonna see a lot of contents actually, about gold, about CPI, NFP, everything else. But that one specifically is how context change everything. So you can click on that one and you will get the report for you to read everything. Otherwise, you can just type it up on Google, how context changes everything, ACY Securities, Lucas Santos. That's it, it will pop up, most likely the first link as well. Cool, so what we have the week ahead, we have a packed agenda, as I say at the beginning. So just to start tomorrow, Tuesday, we don't have much today. So it's holiday in New Zealand and holiday in China. In China is the Dragon Boat Festival, and in New Zealand is the Queen's birthday. It will be holiday in Australia next Monday, if I'm not wrong, the 9th of June. Cool, so tomorrow we're gonna have ISM Manufacturing PMI. Soon it hits midnight in Australia time. Just remember that this is all Sydney time. We have as well South Korea presidential election day, so it will be a holiday in South Korea. We have the Fed Chair Paul speaking at 3 a.m. in Australia, and then 11:30 we have RBA Meeting Minutes. It's going to be really important, and then at 7 we got the CPI from Europe. Just stop there for a second, because the RBA Meeting Minutes is going to be really important, especially because market is a little bit more sensitive at the moment for the Australian dollar. So if you want to trade Australian dollar with more certain of what can possibly happen, I would suggest waiting for the RBA meeting minutes and actually analyzing what has been subjected into that meeting, because the meeting minutes is different from the press conference. The meeting minutes is basically line by line of what they've said into the meeting. So let's say we have a meeting, okay, and there's 10 people, and there's only one person sitting on the chair doing the meeting minutes. So it's she or he's typing everything that I'm saying at the moment, and then I'm gonna talk to Sam, and then Sam is gonna reply to me, and then Sam's gonna talk to Jerry, and then Jerry's gonna reply to Ash, and it goes like that. Okay, so that person is actually typing everything. And why is important is because if they discussed maybe about, we should do more 3 cuts, we should do 5 more cuts this year, we should blah 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 blah. These are all the little hints that we can analyze what they are discussing inside of the boarding room that we can't have access. Okay, so it's really important on that one. And on this way you can gauge in a sense of what can possibly happen next. Okay, So, and then of course we have CPI at 7 p.m. for Europe, year over year. The consensus at 2%, the previous was 2.2. So if that comes below, Euro most likely will weakness. So let's see how that will go. Wednesday, we have jobs, job openings for US, we have GDP for Australia, ADP non-farm employment change, S&P Global Services PMI, and then the Bank of Canada interest rates decision is widely expected to cut 25 basis points. Again, the tone of how they're going to set these 25 basis points will decide what can possibly happen later. Canadian dollar has been a little bit stronger in the last couple of days, in the last couple of weeks, I would say. So it's going to be really key data release to see what can happen ahead of June for the Canadian dollar. On Thursday, we have the deposit facility rate and of course the ECB interest rates decision, and then ECB press conference, ISM Manufacturing PMI for USD, for USA, but I think the focus will be on the ECB interest rate decision. So for those who are trading Australian dollar, for those who are trading Canadian dollar or euro, it's a very, very, very decisive week for the whole month, I would say. Okay, so pay attention on those releases. I will be covering them as we go, of course. So for that, don't forget, we do have webinars every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, where I'm always covering those topics and, trying to piece them all together for you, so you don't have to be crazy going around. I can do these things for you, but of course you need to be on the Telegram group to be able to join the webinar. So easiest way is to join through the link into the description. So go into the description of the video, you will find the link to the Telegram. Also, as you're there, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give us a thumbs up. And then on Friday, we have Sweden and South Korea National Memorial Day. So of course, in Singapore as well, Eid al-Adha, that will be all holiday, so we may see a small flows into Asia onto Friday. And then at the night on Friday, we have non-farm payrolls expected to have a big decline from 177,000 previously to 130,000 now. The average hourly earnings expected to have a little bit of an uptick from 0.2 to 0.3, and unemployment rate to maintain the same at 4.2%. So folks, lots and lots of things happening this week. So as I say, for you are trading euro, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, it's very, very important. Of course, US dollar as well. Very, very important for you to be. This week is key to what can possibly happen into the month, all right? And don't forget, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is the easiest way for you to learn what can possibly happen with your trades, because this is when I'm live and sharing my insights for everyone. Guys, thank you so much. I hope everyone have a beautiful week ahead. I will be back tomorrow again, and I see you in the next video, or I see you in the webinar tomorrow as well. Don't forget that we cover these topics as we go through the week. So for you to don't lose any videos, don't lose any content, subscribe to the channel and put the bell notification on, because that every time we post a video, it gets notified to you, so you can come and watch the video. All right guys, thank you so much. Have a great week. I see you in the next video, or I see you into the webinar tomorrow. Bye bye.